We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball on the show, and it comes your way next. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, not a bad way to hang your hat. 300 career wins coming into this one here, and he'd certainly like to add to that to get to 301. Hey, who knows? Maybe career number 400 is not out of the reach for this guy. He's still one of the game's top pitchers.
Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. First of three is underway on this Tuesday night as the opening pitch is taken for ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Sent out to straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
In now for the Angels, David Fletcher, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Now the 3-0 offering is taken, strike one.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
The 3-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Weak grounder back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Dustin Pedroia is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
3-0 to him now. That one's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Salmon has it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the 3rd baseman, Wade.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. Here comes the first pitch. Boggs is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. And that one got a piece of him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
Next up for the Red Sox, Ted Williams. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Boggs, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Has a look. Now the pitch. Line to the right side. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate, Jimmy Fox, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
David Ortiz.
Into the box now, David Ortiz, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The 0-1 offering. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
The set and the 1-2. Belted out toward deep center field. Back goes Trout. See you later. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Grounded to third. Rendon has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. Boston leads it 3-0. Second inning set to go, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball back outside.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. lifted in the air out to right. Martinez on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 15, Tim Salmon.
Ready now for L.A., Tim Salmon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Count still at 1-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Now at the plate, Garrett Anderson. He homered in the series finale back on Sunday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. To short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to Fox, gets him to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They trail it here 3-0. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Now here's the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Bases are empty, one man out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. The windup and the 0-1. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Salmon is under it to put it away, retiring the side. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Justin Upton the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled off. One and one. Here it comes. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Popped him up. Vasquez is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Settling in now, Jason Castro. First offering on its way. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Castro bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Henry Taveras will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3.
I really like that he gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
At the plate now, Henry Taveras, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at bat.
Red Sox, the second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So striding forward now, Wade Boggs. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Ground ball foul down the left side. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 9, Ted Williams.
At the plate, Ted Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Jimmy Fox.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
One and 0 pitch on the way. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. From the stretch. 2-2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Red Sox leave one. They lead it 3-0. So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
And no doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Digging in for his second at bat, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Angel still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First delivery to him on the way. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Martinez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, David Ortiz.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting. Right
Here's
fielder.
J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Here's Simmons at short. Reined in. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
The center fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Mike Trout.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Tim Salmon. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No runs, no hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Vasquez gathers. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Garrett Anderson will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Forkball taken for a strike, and he's behind in the count 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and up next the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. So far on the year, Benintendi is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Now the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2.
That's a ball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Taveras is under it. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Boggs brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Justin Upton now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way to Upton. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch.
Get down, 1-1.
1-2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
The 1-2. Fouled off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Digging in, Jason Castro. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 1, Henry Taveras.
Digging in to try it again, Henry Taveras. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's out.
2 out, nobody on. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Angels are gone in order. Still down 3-0. Ryan Buchter is going to come on in relief, as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 46, Ryan Buchter.
Ready now, Ted Williams. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
The left fielder, Ted Williams.
He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Buchter is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The first baseman, number 3, Jimmy.
Into the box now, Jimmy Fox. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. First pitch on its way.
No, that's down.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. One out, nobody on. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And you can see right there he currently sits second on the Red Sox in that category. David Ortiz will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball.
And that misses, ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
A ball and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, David Martinez.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey.
Now the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's too high.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Two balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, David Fletcher. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
That evens it up 1-1.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Trout. First pitch coming, here it is. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Benintendi heads back on it, and it's off the green monster. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V. And this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game. But from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Colin McHugh comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Colin McHugh.
So now to the plate, Tim Salmon, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. McHugh offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. The 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there. Looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And that misses 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. A payoff pitch one more time. Another one sent foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. A payoff pitch one more time. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Into the box now, Justin Upton, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point.
0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's his first base hit in this one.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in as he'll take a look at ball one. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Castro is hitting over .350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
None out, runners at first and second. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch to 2-2 now.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Marcus Walden is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Henry Taveras will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now one away.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, David Fletcher. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. In his career, Fletcher is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 pitch. Walden, a California-born ball player. He was a 9th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 out, bases loaded. 3-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bogarts onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Angels lead it 5-3. Noah Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
The 3-1.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hard hit to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Big breaker that time as it catches the inside for a called strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Anderson will put this one away. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Christian Vasquez. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 70, Ryan Brazier.
Striding in, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Anthony Rendon.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two and one. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up Mike Trout. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that's okay.
Brazier, a native Texan. He was taken in the 6th round back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Tim Salmon will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and here comes Anderson. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Chopped up the line to first, but foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Josh Taylor is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Justin Upton will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the stretch. Taylor, a 6'5" left-hander. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
It's out 21.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A 1-1. There's a curveball blocked by Vasquez. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Angels strand a couple as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. New pitcher to tell you about here is it's the longtime closer Troy Percival that gets the call here. Digging in now, Wade Boggs. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop in time. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Ready once again, Ted Williams. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-1.
Hey!
Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Jimmy Fox. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. (0-1). Here it comes. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down 5-3. Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in, Jason Castro. It was a walk in his last trip.
The catcher, Jason Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Castro is retired, and there's 1 away. So coming to the plate, Henry Taveras. Here comes the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Here it comes. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. Good battle. Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, another foul ball. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
He's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Angels go quietly there, and it remains 5-3. Hansel Robles comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, David Ortiz.
The designated hitter, David.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. From the belt, kicks and deals. Low for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Popped him up. Taveras over to his left. 1 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Slider misses, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Trout. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark. Do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here, to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
3-0.
You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 3-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains 2nd and 3rd, but with 2 away now.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1-1.
Even at 1-1, the pitch.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Angels have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Los Angeles Angels capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Ryan Buchter earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Hansel Robles wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.